successful organizations, what they went out and did, those leaders, figured out that they had to get past facts and figures. What they needed to do was create compelling reasons and stories to get people involved, to get them to see what the problems are, to get them to have an urgency to create solutions, and then be motivated to get involved in the solution and the implementation of that solution. Now, when I say they went beyond facts and figures, I am not saying, let me repeat this, this is critical. I am not saying that the business case is not important, that analyzation, thinking is not critical. It is. I know of no project, I can't say that anymore, I do know of one, virtually no projects, that a business case of some sort is not required. The ROI, return on investment, internal rate of return, is a critical component to getting the resources that you need. And when you think about the resources that you need, that's all about this logic. But what John and I found was that that is not a necessary and sufficient condition for successful change. Sure, you'll get the resources, the project or the initiative will get started, but it'll come to a halt. And the reason it will come to a halt is because people are not juiced. They don't have energy. They don't feel any passion or emotion, thus the heart of change, to make the initiative a success. If I can't get into it, if I can't get my gut into it, why should I be doing it? Let me ask you the question. You've all been in leadership roles, be it leadership relative to this institution, be it in the community, be it when our spouses led us at home. Let me ask you the question. When you were in the leadership position, was it the logic that drove you, or did you have some passion to make it happen? Which one? Logic? Passion? I need participation. Okay, passion. You got into it. You were juiced. That is the critical component of any successful change. And when we talk about the 8-step model, which, and I'll be talking in threes, which really comes down to 3 phases: preparing the organization or creating a climate for change, engaging the organization, and the third one, as you can see, is implementing and sustaining change. If you can think in those 3 things, anytime you have a change, you're going to prepare, you're going to engage, you're going to sustain. Too often what happens is people think about engaging and then implementing. They don't take the time to prepare, and they don't think about sustaining it and what's required to sustain it, because that's a whole new set of behaviors. And remember, behavior is at the base here. Now, the first 3 steps create the first phase. In reality, increasing urgency is the heart of these 8 steps. If you are able to create it, maintain it, and sustain urgency, you have to have a successful initiative. The reason, this is why this is simple. The reason, the culprit to urgency is fear, anger, and complacency. If you can eliminate fear, anger, and complacency, here's the first, or this, if you will, the second set of 3, fear, anger, complacency. What have you done? You've removed resistance. What stops change from occurring? I don't wanna, I ain't gonna. If you can deal with that, you have the opportunity